The finale of 1923 left me with so many mixed feelings. On one hand, it seemed like we got closure, but did we really? It almost felt like the story wasn't quite finished, like we were rushed into the next chapter before the last one was ever truly wrapped up. We, the Yellowstone fans, were pushed into something new, but we never got the resolution we deserved. The good news? The next chapter is coming, but it won't be the same. Let me explain. Spencer has been on a wild journey for us all, across oceans, through wars, heartbreak, and trauma. He's been through so much, and honestly, he's racked up more kills than Rambo at this point. I mean, he's like a one-man army. But at the 1923 Season 2 finale, he's finally in Montana. Sounds amazing, right? But it didn't quite land the way I expected. Spencer's return should have felt like a moment we'd been waiting for. Instead, it felt a bit hollow. He showed up, killed a few men, shot Donald in the head, and suddenly years of tension were supposed to be resolved. It didn't add up. Was that really the big moment we'd been waiting for? I thought Spencer would be the one to save the ranch. But all it took was one surprise visit and a bullet. How is it this easy to take down Montana's biggest businessman without consequences? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments. And the pacing, it didn't help. The entire plot felt rushed, like it was all jammed into 2 hours without enough time to breathe. We didn't just speed through the story, we bulldozed it. By the time the credits rolled, I felt like I'd just been hit by a bus. Was it just me, or did you all feel overwhelmed too? Let me know. Then there's Alexandra's death. That hit hard. She went through so much, and in the end, she deserved so much more. Her death didn't feel like a twist or a meaningful moment. It felt like the show was punishing Spencer. Instead of weaving a deep, tragic story, it seemed like the show wanted to pack in more pain, because that's what Taylor Sheridan seems to think history is made of: pain, loss, and even more pain. And honestly, I've had enough. I thought we'd end 1923 on a note of peace, with Spencer and Alexandra finding happiness, maybe even raising a family together. But instead, we're told off-screen that Spencer lives until 1969, has a child with another woman, and dies at Alexandra's grave. We're just expected to accept that. But here's the thing. We can't ignore the bigger picture. This isn't the end. There's more to come. 1944 is in the works, and it'll fill in the blanks about Spencer's actions, his mysterious widow, and the child he left behind. 1944 will essentially be 1923 Season 3, and it's scheduled for 2026. Rumor has it that Brandon Slenner might even return as Spencer, which gives me hope. There's still more of Spencer's story to tell, and if he's at the center of it, I'm watching, despite my grief over Alexandra's death. Now, let's talk about Elizabeth. If anyone got the short end of the stick in 1923, it's her. She's been through so much. She killed a man to protect the ranch, lost Jack, and gave everything for this family. And yet, in the finale, she's brushed aside. Kara, who I usually love, didn't even acknowledge her sacrifice. No warmth, no thanks. It felt cruel. And worst of all, Kara didn't even mention that Elizabeth is pregnant with Jack's child. This baby is a Dutton, and yet it wasn't even recognized. I still can't wrap my head around Kara's actions, but I have a feeling this is all part of the bigger picture for Yellowstone. Speaking of that bigger picture, we've got the new Madison series coming, set in the present day. It's about a family from New York that unexpectedly ends up in Montana due to an inheritance. They're not Duttons, but something tells me they are, at least by blood. If that's true, Madison will explore what it means to be part of a family that never accepted you, especially when the Duttons still cling to their legacy. So where does all of this leave us? 1923 may be done, but the story isn't over. 1944 and Madison are just the beginning. We've got a lot more to look forward to, and I'm excited, even though I wish 1923 had given us more closure. What do you think about the ending? Let me know in the comments. Don't forget to like and follow for more updates on the Yellowstone universe.